closer to the end of the presentation in more detail, but all of this together helps keep the claims process much more closely related to a traditional one than the kind of post-claims underwriting stuff that you see with guaranteed issue and some of the riskier forms of simplified issue stuff. So, like I said, what you want to look for, what the underwriters do at Canada Protection Plan is we design precise questions that properly separate out clients into different risk categories. So the key to that is making distinctions and being clear. If any of our questions, and though we work at this constantly trying to clarify our questions, that's why we have the other levels of support, because the questions are what it's all based on, and if you need help, we want you to be able to contact us directly. So when you're looking at any simplified issue product, what you want to avoid are broad and vague questions. So a question, something like a disorder of the blood vessels, if your client is going to answer this question, you look at them and you ask them, do you have a disorder of the blood vessels? This is a very broad category, and they may not be certain about whether to say yes or no to that. So this particular category of disorders also includes hypertension. So if your client doesn't know that, you ask them, do you have a disorder of the blood vessels? And they don't know that their high blood pressure counts, and they say no to that, then that can cause issues. So broad questions is like it confuses the clients, but more importantly, they answer incorrectly, and then you have a negative claims experience. Similarly, we once Googled this term disorder of the nervous system, which appears on some applications. We don't have a disorder of the nervous system question on Canada Protection Plan. These are the type of broad, vague questions that we don't ask. But if you Google it, a disorder of the nervous system, this is the kind of issues that come up. So anything from headaches to lower back pain to peripheral neuropathy, there's a whole list of things that if you ask the client just straightforwardly, if they have a disorder of the nervous system, they may not be aware of the fact that it includes such a broad range of things from everyday issues to potentially fatal diseases. So if you're filling out a simplified issue product and you see that type of question, you really want to clarify for yourself and for your client what that means. And so Canada Protection Plan, we don't have this question, but if you have any questions, you can always contact us. Not every company has that kind of access to underwriters. So again, this is another broad question with the same problems as the one that we just looked at. So ideally,